Mario Party is an ongoing series since 1998 in which there have been 17 games in that span, with 11 of them being on consoles and the other 6 on handhelds. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you all back to 1998 to rank the top 10 minigames, in my opinion, from Mario Party 1. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification button while also liking the video and sharing it out so everybody can see it and we can have a conversation. Also, if you do not agree with the list or if you also agree with the list, let me know down in the comments below, and you can also let me know if you want me to make any kind of specific top 10 videos. Can be Nintendo related, video games in general related. Just let me know that down in the comments too. So, finally, with all that out of the way, let's head into the top 10 Mario Party 1 minigames. Number 10. At number 10, I have Shy Guy Says. This minigame can be really fun if you have 4 people all in a room together trying to mess with each other, while they're also trying to pay attention to the flag so they can put up the right one. It can be really havoc and chaos inducing when you're trying to pay attention to the flags and you have people telling you all different letters and colors and just everything in your ears, and then you accidentally press one. I really find that amusing. I think it's also funny when Shy Guy continuously just changes the flags over and over, and then you have that one person who's always trying to get ahead of everybody, and they just immediately raise the wrong flag. It's just funny to watch them go son of a gun, and I just love that. Number 9. At number 9, I have Teetering Towers. While this may be a one-player minigame, it's, in my opinion, the best one in the game. When you're running and jumping across the platforms and you have that deep chasm beneath you, just making sure you can beat it is really enjoyable. I get a jolt of accomplishment every time I not only complete the minigame, but also collect all the coins that are on all the different platforms. If you can collect all of those coins and make it to the end, that just, it makes me feel so accomplished, honestly. Number 8. For number 8, I have Handcar Havoc. You can get really upset with your teammates if all they do is just continuously mash the button really fast and they don't use their brakes often, because in this version you can actually fall off, unlike the one in Mario Party 2, and trust me, I've tried, where it makes it just a lot less fun in my opinion, because in Mario Party 2 you can't fall off and you don't have that risk factor, where in this one you do, and that just makes it more fun in my opinion. So, the fact that you have to mash the A button while also turning the handcar and braking and all of that to not fall off, and just, having strategy built into this makes it a really fun minigame in my opinion. Number 7. At number 7, I put Buried Treasure. Now, some people may not agree with this one, and some people honestly probably don't like this minigame because there's just randomness in where the treasure is in every time that you play the minigame, and most of the time there's only 1 or 2 people who are at an advantage, because sometimes it'll be on the left side, so only the 2 people on the left side will be able to get it, and most of the time they try to put it more towards the middle by what I've played, so I think it's all fair and balanced out, even though sometimes it does seem a little cheap, but I really enjoy this minigame, so I put it here on my list. Number 6. At number 6, I have Tightrope Treachery. Now, this is a really good one because if the 3 people on a team can coordinate their shots and firing back and forth, just getting the person flat on their butt and, shooting them just off of that and just really messing with them, they'll have a good chance of winning the minigame. Whereas if they can't coordinate their shots and they're just missing all over and they're hitting the player on the tightrope maybe once every 10 seconds, they're going to win if they can control themselves on the tightrope. So, if we're being real, it takes a lot of skill from both teams to win the minigame. Number 5. At number 5, I have Crazy Cutter. Just cutting the shapes in the different characters like Goombas, Bob-ombs, and Boos honestly is just a really good time in my opinion. Also, it's funny watching someone who hasn't played it before going back and trying to fix something that they missed just so they can be met with disappointment when they learn that they can no longer compete in the minigame because you just can't overlap until the very end. Otherwise, it'll just count the points for that, and if you don't complete it, you'll just get messed over. So, Crazy Cutter is like a really good minigame. Number 4. At number 4, I have Skateboard Scamper. The only negative about this minigame is that at the end, if you have like more than one person, it kind of feels like it's a random draw to who wins if everybody is neck and neck. Other than that, just riding around the skateboards over lava and just remembering where that one place to get that coin bag is and getting it is just overall really satisfying. So Skateboard Scamper is a really, really good minigame in my opinion, except for that one little flaw. Number 3. At number 3, I have Balloon Burst. Now let's be honest, blowing up Bowser after all of the BS that he has probably put you through on any of the boards that you're playing has to feel really good. Plus, getting down that timing feels really good when you're sitting there knowing how to do it and you're probably playing with somebody who hasn't played it as much as you, or you're like introducing them to Mario Party. Just watching them continuously spam A and B or A and Z depending on your, configuration and how you do it. It just feels really good watching them do that, and I totally didn't do that when I was first playing Mario Party because I'm not that dumb. Okay, maybe a little. Number 2. At number 2, I have Mushroom Mix-Up. I just love this minigame like a ton. Once it gets to the point where you have the mushrooms going up and down insanely fast is some of the most intense gameplay. Making sure you don't accidentally go the wrong way unless you know the cheater's way of doing it, but we're not going to talk about that. It's a secret. And coming in at number 1. Finally, at number 1, and the best minigame in Mario Party 1 in my opinion, that is Facelift. I don't know what it is about this minigame, but I'm just always like the most excited to play this whenever it shows up on that list of potential minigames that you get to play that round. Like, whenever it pops up, I'm always sitting there like, yes, we have to play this one. I really want this one to show up. And nothing beats getting a perfect score or something like a 99, knowing you're right there and you could just feel that it's right there in your grasp for the next time that you have to do that configuration of Bowser's face. And honestly, the thing that I enjoy even more about this in Mario Party 2 is the fact that you get to do all the 6 playable characters. You can do Mario's face, Luigi's face, Peach's face, Yoshi, Wario, Donkey Kong. You get to configure all their faces. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do it like this in Mario Party 2 if I do a top 10. But Facelift might honestly be number 1 in that if I don't do the games that I've already done here. So we'll leave that for another day. Let's not get too, into that one. So yeah, Facelift number 1. Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, like I said in the beginning of the video, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you always know when I upload, and you can be that one person that's always on every video going, "Burst!" Can't wait to see those comments now. Also, if you could like the video and share it out to your friends or people on Twitter, Instagram, other people on YouTube, wherever you guys like to, share stuff, Reddit, wherever. That would mean a lot to me so we can build up this foundation for a community, and I really want to make great videos for you guys. This way you can let me know what you like, what you don't like, what I can make better. And if you want to, you can follow my Twitter at ConnorCondria20. That's where I post basically whatever I'm feeling like, and mostly it's about games. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. So with that all being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.